So in today's video, we are currently taking a tour of the Lost Sea Adventure here in Sweetwater, Tennessee. We got our tickets and ready, babe?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Whew, wow, okay. All right, we're going down.
Lick anything in our cave that looks expensive. We have had people lick rocks in the past. That comes with Tennessee state fines. Those go on your permanent record forever. You know it's a rock licker for the rest of your life. So, unless you want that, and all your future employees to see that, do not lick any rocks, and you'll be just fine. But that is all the rules that I have. Before we head in, I do want to clear up a common misconception. This is not just a boat ride. You are going to be walking today. We're taking a 3/4 mile round trip. The first half mile is a deep climb down to the lake where we take our boat ride, and then we do have to make our way back up. That is straight incline for about a 1/4 mile. Now, we will have 3 rest stops along the way to help out with that. Does everybody okay know that they will be walking today?
Yes.
All right. Don't yell at me later. That's all I got for you in here. Is there any questions before we head down? It's going to follow a stranger into a cave. No questions asked.
Let's do it. All right, yeah, we paid to do it.
Cave.
Ugh. Oh, okay. Lost Sea Adventure.
Feel free to just yell those out. There's almost 40 of you. It's dark in here. I probably won't see your hand if you raise it. So as long as I'm not giving a speech talking to somebody else, I'm going to just yell out those questions. Now, if you do look up here behind me, you will see the first set of formations we look at today. Now, these are going to be the more common cave formations you find. Just about any cave you walk into should have these, and you should know what they are. You actually learned about it back in 5th grade. So, the ones right up here on the top, those are called stalactites. Now, the ones on the bottom are called stalagmites. You can remember the names of those because stalactites hang tight to the ceiling, and stalagmites might grow up to the stalactites one day. Now, if they do grow together, they create this big pillar on the left. Scientifically, we're supposed to call that a stalactostalagmite. Yeah, that's a big word. We're going to call that a column for the rest of the tour. Keep going. We've already walked around through up here. This is called the council chamber room. Now, the council chamber room gets its name because in the 1820s, this whole cave and the land above it was actually owned by the Cherokee Native tribe of our area. And they got the land through the Ocoee or Hiawassee land grant, and they'd come into this room to hold meetings. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you hold a meeting in a cave and not up on the surface? Well, mostly the temperature. Down here, it is 58 degrees year-round, no matter what it is outside. So if it's real hot, like it was about a week ago, you come down, you're going to cool down a little bit. Or if it's real cold, like it was, well, about a week ago, you come down here and you're warm up a little bit. Now, 100 years after that, around 1927, teenagers came down into this room and they found artifacts of the Cherokee. That'd be things like arrowheads, pottery, jewelry. All this cool stuff they found is actually up in the glass showcase in the lobby, which you can check out after the tour. Now,
Oh, look at that. Wow. I know, right? Like it's big enough to fit a neighborhood up in here. Wow.
More than likely the 19th. All right, so up here to your right, you are going to see a big wooden contraption. This is called a leaching vat. Now, leaching vats were used during the time of the Civil War to turn bat poop into gunpowder. It's a weird sentence, I know. So bat poop is very high in potassium nitrate. Potassium nitrate is the key ingredient in saltpeter crystals, and saltpeter crystals are refined down into gunpowder. So what they would do is they'd sift through the dirt in the cave, find the bat poop, throw it in the bottom of these vats, pour boiling hot water over it. That water ran through, dissolved it out. What into that bowl down there created a molasses-type liquid called mother's liquor, which is a fancy name for hot bat poop and water. And they mixed it with potash lye, which is just lye soap. And whenever that solidified on the outside, those saltpeter crystals would form. They broke those up, sent them off to refineries in Georgia, and they did refine them down to gunpowder for the war efforts. So, in a way, the Civil War was fought with explosive bat poop from the Lost Sea. Now, who found that out? We don't know. It's like one of those questions you don't want to know, like who drank cow's milk for the first time. Now, speaking of the Civil War, right up here to the left, you're actually going to see the oldest...
1863. Ladies first. Wow, look at this big opening here. What? You could fit your house down up in here. Isn't that something else? It's insane how large these cave systems are, man. I mean, you could literally put a whole damn neighborhood down here.
You really could.
Up here to your left, there's an ominous red hole that we call the Devil's Hole. Now, the Devil's Hole is a water erosion tunnel. It goes down about 13 feet to the size of a softball. Only problem is, no clue where it goes after that. That is a portion of our cave that is unexplored as it gets so narrow. But they do say if you go by and just see a red light, you've been good. If you see anything scary, like the face of the devil, a mirror, or God forbid your mother-in-law, then you haven't. So that's a tasteless indicator of guilt. Let's go take a look. I'll leave that mile out there waiting for you guys right over here. Right.
He's a pretty good tour guide too.
Yeah.
This is Devil's Hole,
Good look.
one unexplored area of the cave room. Let's see what we see, babe. Oh wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is. I wonder what's down there, right? Oh man. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, where you going?
Wow. The baby Grand Canyon. That's so awesome, right? Holy shit. This is so cool. Wow. That's good. Let's go see the waterfall. Awesome. Time for some moonshine.
To the dining tables.
Oh.
Just
Wait, oh.
that
Where-
door.
Oh, you said.
You were asking where.
Oh, to the dining table.
Yeah. You always have their bar down there.
The underground hidden bar. Authentic Tennessee moonshine still. That's awesome.
Named after a 13-year-old kid who actually found our home. Keep in mind, this is back in 1905 when this happened. So when he came down here, he had crawled through a hole that was about the size of a small bicycle tire, and he went 40 feet into that hole. Now, whenever he did, he found the lake, went back up, told everybody. Nobody believed him, mostly because he was a 13-year-old kid. But on top of that, you know, there's a drought going on in Sweetwater. So what are the chances? Nobody did. And it took roughly about 60 years for anybody to find it again. Now, the reason it took that long was actually because of that drought. When that drought ended, the water levels came up, and it filled that hole he had been crawling through with water. Made it look like a puddle was in the ground that he had been crawling. Nobody really thought much of it until 1964. Some explorers came back down here, and they ended up finding that same hole during another drought. They crawled through, found the lake, went back up, told the owners. The owners came down this time, saw the hole, said not crawling through that. They bought any piece of adult wood and blasted it through with dynamite, creating this big tunnel that we stand in today. Now again, this is all blasted through. It's also a granite deposit, which means you are allowed to touch it. You're not going to hurt it any worse than we did. Just don't take it for granted. But we did find a lake on the other side, opened up as the Lost Sea just a year later, and we've been doing the boat rides ever since. Now, when we did open up, we found Ben Sands. He was still alive, living here in Sweetwater at the age of 73 years old. We'd asked him a couple of questions, he answered them all correctly. That gave him 4 X for finding the lake, and probably the biggest I told you so in Lost Sea history. So, as we go through, watch your head, watch your step, and get excited, because we're going to the boat ride.
Oh, God. There it is. There's a lake down here. Holy shit. Look how big it is down here. Jeez. This is amazing. Wow.
I'm gonna stand on top. Put it under our feet. Sound good? Yeah. Well, he won't. Fight for it. How's it? Sound good to you? You gonna help me? No. You just gonna stand behind me? I'll climb off.
All right. Going on to the boat ride now. We're walking on the dock.
I don't know why I thought they were sitting in more.
Y'all go ahead and go over that one. And how many right here?
2.
2. All right, come over here, go on my red side.
All right.
2. You can see how this balances out.
Discriminate.
What? This is crazy.
Everybody on my boat, we have to wait for Bella to get out, so this is a great time for any questions you have. If not, we'll sit here in awkward silence, stare at each other, and have a bit of a moment, but that's up to you guys.
Is there any type of wild folklore? or
No, I'm 19.
Is there any type of wild folklore or legends attached to this cave?
There is. I mean, there's stuff like, there's always going to be folklore whenever the natives are involved.
Right.
So like, the chief who was over the Cherokee tribe of our area, his name was Chief Craighead. So, you know, there's always stuff about he had a daughter, and a lot of people that used to work here would say that they would see a little native girl in the waterfall.
Oh, wow.
And apparently his daughter died very young.
Huh.
We don't think it was on property or anything.
Right.
But still, you know, I mean, stuff like that.
Interesting.
I will say, like, just scary stories. Every tour guide that has ever worked here has reported that they will hear their name being called.
Really?
Just from the distance somewhere, and nobody's down here. It's happened to me multiple times.
Wow.
Usually it's while I'm in here, and I'm the first one in the cave. So I'm the only
Really?
one in the cave, and there's no tours for at least an hour.
Wow.
And, you know, I'll be sitting here, and I'll just hear, Sky.
What? Wow, yeah, I know. Right? Wow. Oh,
I think every cave's a little haunted, so
there's a fish. Right.
I still choose to work here. So keep your hands out of the water at this point. They will see your hands and your fingers and think they are food.
Do they have sharp teeth?
They do. Rainbow trout have very sharp teeth, and usually they're small sharp teeth, so people don't worry about them too much. But as they grow, their teeth get bigger too. So their
Right.
teeth are about that big. You know.
Oh,
Go look at
wow.
the one up in the lobby.
Yeah, we saw
Its
that
mouth is
one.
open.
Yeah, he looks kind of terrifying.
He looks more like a gar, though.
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
all coming up
steel
now.
fish.
Yeah, they are.
Still dead.
It's so peaceful though.
You want to know?
What'd you have for breakfast?
A rainbow trout. I had a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle this morning. Large sweet tea. It's accessible. So there are other lakes underground that are bigger than ours, but usually they're not natural. People have pumped water in. This is all done by nature.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, Are there any offshoots underneath here?
There is,
Water's
yeah.
going?
So there, over on this left-hand wall, there is a tunnel that leads out. We just don't know where. It also helps in my major because I'm doing public relations with mass communications, like overhead major.
Well, you're gonna do great at that because you're an excellent tour guide.
You are.
It makes you happy in that. Oh.
Yeah, I'm recording this as I'm saying it. Yeah, I got you.
2,000 years ago, because all the cave bacon up there. Now, cave bacon is just a nickname we gave to this. That is drapery. It's a type of iron oxide, which just means rust. And they did break a lot of that off. It was about 2,000 years old piece, and that told us the rockfall happened 2,000 years ago. Go balls. And we also have vestige now right up here. Our most active stalactite, dripping roughly 40 times a minute. And it also distracts you from the other ones above your head that are about to drip on you.
That's called cave kisses.
Yeah. All right, as we go over here to the dock, make sure you're staying seated. You might play bumper boats. Just be happy we didn't play Battleship with Bella, because I would have won. She would have cried. Y'all don't listen to that. Really impressed. Wait on the clay beach area. Do not leave this room without me, but y'all are good to make your way off the boat.
All right, that was awesome.
And in the nicest way possible, get off the boat.
That was cool. Oh my God.
One of those 4 years now. All right, now as we do go back up, we have 3 rest stops. We're going to stop it all up. The first walk's going to be the hardest walk, so good luck, be careful, don't die. All that good stuff I have to say so you can't sue.
That was pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Headland, all that kind of stuff.
A crawling tour.
Usually, though, those take about 4 hours from about 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. They're real fun, though.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do that.
Somebody that does them, but a lot of those crawls you do train your big things all the way around.
Yeah.
So,
I don't like tight places. I never got like sick from it or anything, but I don't like being in like tight enclosed places.
It's kind of one of my thoughts here. I was glad to pick up in
Right.
spaces.
We're on our way out now, and I must say that was an awesome, awesome tour. We both loved it. Bree was surprised to see the cave was so big and elaborate. I was too. That was awesome. I must recommend it. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because of the lake and the boat ride and the fish. And we had a pretty awesome tour guide too. He was really good.
Yes.
So yeah, Lost Sea Adventure, Sweetwater, Tennessee. Awesome. All right, and that completes the tour. Gratitudes are allowed for outstanding tours. Awesome. It was awesome too.
It was awesome.
All right, thank you. We thoroughly enjoyed. You did an awesome job too, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, Lost Sea Adventure. That was it, and we're out of here. Going back up the yellow tunnel to the surface level. Awesome, awesome.